Well, this is not going to be a good look for those who talk about Hollywood elites and what their potential proclivities may be. But in this particular case, two live streamers who are very popular, though I don't really watch live streamers, but one of them is named Bradley Martyn, and the other named is Vitaly or something like that. Apparently busted a prominent Hollywood producer, from NBA Jam, Kindergarten Cop, and a wide variety of other movies, kids movies, almost all of them kids movies, meeting up for a date for somebody who was very young. Now, in this case, it was a female, shockingly, but there's a lot of interesting stuff going on here, and obviously, we'll have to decide. We'll see the clip. And the story behind it. But yeah, make sure you share this video because it's going to be very interesting to see how this all shakes out. Now, we've seen no comment from this Hollywood producer, Herschel and Weingrod, but we have seen several articles come out today that are just talking about his career. It's almost like they're trying to push this news down. I'm not sure if what he has actually done in this case constitutes a crime either. Live streamers allegedly bust prominent Hollywood producer during an interaction with somebody who belongs in middle school. Live streamer Vitaly and Bradley Martyn allegedly caught Space Jam and Kindergarten Cop producer Herschel Allen Weingrod on a date with somebody who belongs in middle school. Their latest live stream, to quote, catch creeps on YouTube, appeared to show the American screenwriter and producer at a restaurant with this individual, and the questionable scene played out on camera. We're going to take a look at it. The footage appeared to show him and the bait talking and ordering food. Then Vitaly and Martyn stormed in and confronted him on what he was doing in that particular scenario. Weingrod eventually admitted in the video that the girl had in fact told him that they were 15, and at no point did he leave. By the way, the guy's worth $120 million. What are you doing? Looks like the island going out of business has affected a lot of people, apparently. Now, here's the interesting thing. Okay. I understand, look, people look older than they really are. Okay. There's a lot of scenarios where, I guess for me, I can see now that I'm like 40, I can see somebody, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, how old are they? Like 15 and they're like 25. So like, I mean, sure, that happens. But in this particular case, according to this producer, this bait person posed to somebody who was 23 on a dating site, decided to meet up with him anyway, which is bizarre. But then, which again, so they said they were 23. I would say nothing happened, no harm, no foul. Although, why is like a 90-year-old dude trying to date somebody who's 23? But anyway, but this individual told him once they met that they were actually 15. Here you can see that the famous writer tried to walk his way out of the situation when he was approached. Why are you sitting with my daughter? The live streamer asked, then proceeded to ask him if he was aware of her age. I had no idea, he replied. He was pressed further on what his intentions were, and he responded by saying, I messed with her. I think he said messaged her. She was 23 on a dating site. Yeah, she was 23 on a dating site, Weingrod said, and he attempted to leave the restaurant. The men continued to storm the scene and surrounded him and proceeded to ask, Lila, how old are you? To which the individual responded saying 15. Weingrod continued his attempts to deflect. All we've done is talk. He could be here saying, dude, let's give this guy the benefit of the doubt. And I know I shouldn't, because it's a Hollywood producer. Okay. Made children's movies. I suspect there'll be more coming out about this individual in the coming days. Let's say you're an old creep and you're like, haha, some 23-year-old girl matches with me. Okay. I'm worth $120 million or whatever. Maybe she just wants to roll in the hay and get at some of my money. That's fine by me. I'm going to meet with them. You get there and they tell you they're 15. You should immediately stand up and leave. Immediately. The fact that he didn't tells you all you need to know. allegedly. Well, we know he didn't because there's video footage of the whole thing, and I'll show it to you. The live streamer got up in his face. By the way, he's huge. Why are you here? Why are you sitting here with an effing 15-year-old? Weingrod appeared to respond by saying, that's not against the law. We've just been talking. Yeah, we've been talking and flirting. It's not a big deal. Bruh. One of the other men reviewing the texts that he had exchanged with the kid by going through her phone and made it clear that he allegedly saw inappropriate text messages. The video showed the men following Weingrod out of the restaurant as they heckled him. A ped trying to meet a 15-year-old, they shouted. They launched powder cannons at his back as he apparently fled. Weingrod has not issued a statement regarding the confrontation. The men in the video indicated that they had phoned PD and requested intervention, but it's not yet clear if the police have spoken to him. Well, here's the thing. The police will probably not speak to him. I'm not sure, unless there's something in those text messages, if a crime had occurred. Also, in my experience, these amateur hunters often don't lead to convictions because there's very specific, careful way that you have to go about it. And most of these, with the exception of, say, like I Fight for Kids or something like that, very few people actually ever get any convictions because they screw up or it's entrapment or this and that and the other thing. That said, this guy, if it's really him, smeared forever, right? Like there's no, you see fans believe, you can see, yeah, it's definitely him. I mean, there's a picture of him. There's him. I would say it's definite. I mean, it looks exactly like him. Is what he did a crime? No, but I don't think. I don't know. I'm not an expert on the law, but it depends, I guess, what was in the messages for, between the two. You see, it's definitely him. Now, there is some language in here, but I just want to show you.
Oh, fuck. What's your name?
Who are you?
What's your name?
Who are you?
Why
This guy's gigantic. I mean,
you suing my fucking daughter? What's your name? What is your name?
Boris. My name is Boris.
Boris.
he lied. He lied about his name. He said it's Boris. Now, maybe his name is Boris, and maybe he is the spitting image of this guy. It's possible.
What's your name? Shake my hand.
What's the problem?
Shake
What
my
are you suing
hand.
my daughter? You know how old she is?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
No.
What the fuck you thought was gonna happen here?
Nothing. We're gonna have a pizza. I don't know.
Pizza. Yeah, you don't.
Ha! Pizza, huh? What's an interesting choice of food? A Hollywood producer meeting a kid for pizza.
No. How old is she?
Brad.
You know how old she is?
I matched with her. She was 23.
23. Is that what the conversation looked like?
You remember the text messages? She was 23 on a
23.
dating site.
On a dating site.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was 23 on
How
a
old is
dating
she?
site. I have no idea.
Lila, how old are you?
Now, right now, by the way, if she had lied and told him he was 23, it might be creepy, but it's whatever, right? But wait.
I'm sorry. She was 23 on a dating site.
So the fact that if she lied about her age and he didn't do anything, I'm not sure that, it's gross, but wait.
All we've done is
So
talk.
she didn't tell you how old she was?
She did.
She did?
Yeah.
How old is she?
She said she was 15.
How did
Boom. Right there. He admits that she did tell him that she was 15. Lock him up, I guess. I don't know. This is the problem. I'm not sure
she
that
tell you how old she actually is?
She said she's
15.
15.
She said she's 15. Why are you here? Why are you sitting here?
he should have left immediately. Look, he could be some kind of old cretin. You see
Probably
there.
trying to meet a 15-year-old. Oh, shit.
So he's putting the, I don't know what he's got going on in his mouth there. They put like powder on him. Huck didn't like it. I don't know if they can technically detain this individual. I don't know. This is why these people never actually get charged. It depends if there's something in the text messages. If there's something in the text messages that say, that he had solicited her or something of that nature, okay, I think that there's a crime there. Obviously, I thought his name was Boris. No wonder Lola Bunny looked like that. I mean, I don't know. It looks like him. There are many news outlets that are now reporting duty's worth 120 million. NBA fans react to the video of Michael Jordan Space Jam's producer on a date with someone who's 15. I mean, a lot of kids' movies, although not always. Brewster's Millions, Kindergarten Cop is, Space Jam is. I'm not familiar with all them. This will affect Jordan's legacy? Nah, I don't think so. It's like, it looks just like him. And my guess is you see people on live streams allegedly bust prominent Hollywood producer. And I guess, like, I'm surprised it wasn't a boy. I guess I can say I'm surprised it wasn't a boy. I assume this guy's going to have to issue some sort of statement because you can only cover this up for so long. I mean, if it's not him and it's somebody that just happens to look exactly like him, you're going to have to come out and probably give some sort of, alibi here. There's no, even if I look at Google, which is a little more breaking than Brave, in terms of news articles. If you go to the news section, you've got live streams allegedly busted, Pink Villa covered. I don't know. It's not, I mean, whoever this guy is, by the way, is a creep. If he really is a Hollywood creepazoid, obviously even worse. 7 hours ago, Belmont Filmhouse wrote a puff piece about him. I don't know. Not looking good. Now, what laws, what can we have to protect this individual? I don't know. But Hollywood just being Hollywood, I would guess. If you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, follow or subscribe down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.